Hey Gemini, how you going? Welcome to your weekly reading. I just wanted to share a message that I just received as I was setting up for your reading. So I feel that it was you, Leo, and Taurus, right? That really feel like you guys are in a sense of inner power, and I think Sag was very close to this as well. Um, but yeah, you guys really seem to be have some really inner strength. Like you are very I don't even have the words for it actually. It's having a good sense of self, but it's like you feel like you're not scattered, you're not out there. Okay, it feels like you've drawn everything inside yourself and you are sitting solid, and you're very sure. Okay, very very powerful energy there. Everything being consolidated inside of yourself, if that makes sense. This is very like, how do you describe energy? How do you put that into words? Like putting feelings into words, as there isn't any, but if you can kind of get the gist, that's what I'm talking about here. So you seem to be, yeah, definitely sitting in a position of power or inner strength there, inner knowing, very sure of yourself, which is very, very good. Okay, so we're just going to get stuck into your reading. So, yeah, you're really coming from a sure place. So an opportunity might be presenting itself or just presented itself. You may be looking deeper into things, I feel, or I actually feel that you have looked deeper. You have actually looked deeper into things beyond the bloody superficial or the surface level, and you have looked deeper into something, and this has given you some sort of understanding that has made you feel better about something. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. So that's really cool. So this is about things on an emotional and mental level, I guess, even on a spiritual level, even. But even with the oyster, like that's a water, like, you know what I mean? So it could be very emotional for you. Okay, talking about the mental level, here's the vulture. So the vulture is more air, and this can actually talk about mental. I actually want to say mental patterning, mental patterns. That's what's coming through here. So this, I'm picking up self sabotage as well. I just heard self sabotage. Okay, so you may have actually looked into these aspects of self and asked, why is this happening? And you've come to this understanding. You've come to a conclusion. You seem to now, I'm seeing it's not quite a light at the end of the tunnel, but it's like almost like a sunrise coming up. It's like you can see the light again. That's pretty cool. So you're seeing light in a situation that maybe could have been quite unpleasant for you. That's what we're talking about here. So the vulture is quite a dark, thick, like icky, unpleasant energy. So however that applies to you, you seem to be coming into the light now, mate. That's a bit exciting. No wonder you're feeling better. Very centered inside of yourself. Yeah, so you've really found some sort of peace. I feel that, for maybe quite a while there, because the gazelle came out reversed there, maybe you weren't feeling at peace about something, and now I feel that you're really coming into peace, or you might be feeling this peace at the moment. You've come this far, and this is kind of where you sit, type thing. You're kind of sitting there, you're sitting well inside of yourself. It wants to come through as. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, I'm gonna get a new message. We're gonna start fresh, okay? So that was obviously a confirmation for somebody. Yeah, so this is, you've had to have a lot of strength within this situation, and you've had to keep going. I actually just saw a lion in the desert and not being able to find water, and having to keep trudging through the sand and the grass tuffets. Um, and he had to keep going. He had to keep going. Um, yeah, looking a bit thin. Like you may not have had a good feed in a while. That could have been you, mate, and you might be coming out of this now. So if you relate to this, if this is about you, just know that this is probably going to come soon. Okay, you're going to be feeling a lot better. You're going to be feeling bit proud of yourself there, mate. Which is fair enough because you've been through a lot. Okay, and you've had to have a lot of strength in this situation. Yeah, so you might have wanted to have a new beginning for quite some time now. You might have been wandering around like this bloody lion here, wandering through the frickin' desert. And for bloody 40 years, I just got the Israelites come through. Oh, yeah, you may have been wandering around the desert for a bit, right? And you really wanted this new beginning or this new chance or this new start or just some form of new growth, new life to take place here. And, it seems like it's now in your sight. If you can see that lion and his gaze there and he's like looking toward the crow, it's like it's now in his sight. It's very close to him now. It's not far off. It's not far off. Yeah, you're going to have a renewed sense of energy. Okay, so when this actually drops, for some people you could almost be there, but or we may be able to feel that you're really close by. If not, this is hope for you. Okay, that this energy is here. So yeah, renewed sense of energy. Feels like such a big deal with the whale here. This is like massive scale. This is massive scale. It could be involving a younger earth sign here. Could be in the mix. We've got somebody here who seems to be in the public eye and doing I'm seeing people come together. So I don't know whether this is something in a social setting, perhaps. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm really picking up on that eye. Like it's just something in the eye, something that had caught your attention or is in your attention, something that couldn't be ignored. Like the peacock is quite showy, so it's like, can't be ignored type thing. It's quite interesting. So you seem to be coming out of this now, and it seems to be quite a big deal for you. Good on ya. That's really awesome. Synchronicity popped out. So you might be having synchronicities, mate, regarding all this, or there could be some synchronicities coming up for you that's going to help, guide you, or they might talk to you. A lot of information seems to flood in when you get synchronicities. I'm not sure why, but it's like when you really embrace that synchronicity when it's happening, it's like all time just stops. Like, see those cogs there? They all just jam up for a split second, and then it's like all this information floods in. So I'm really feeling for one of you out there, if you are very present within that moment of a synchronicity, you could receive quite valuable information, quite a lot of information. Like I'm actually getting like a download, like just a flood of information coming to you. Okay, that's going to make sense later, or quite possibly at that moment. Okay, it feels quite powerful. If you've been meaning to have a time out, now's the perfect time to have a time out. If you've got the time for a time out, going within, and if you need certain answers or guidance, if you've been wanting to do meditation or anything like that, this is the go ahead for that. That's the encouragement there. Okay, so we've got a trip or a journey for someone here. Could be involving an old love, and I also got love affair as well. It doesn't mean like cheating or anything, but it just means like, an affair, like you hung up on somebody. Okay, so we've got, this is really interesting. So there's that type of energy that I just described, and it's got a ring on it, right? So I'm getting a few different messages for this, okay? So this could be involving an actual relationship, okay? An old relationship, either like I'm talking years, like it could actually be someone's bloody anniversary, mate. I'm feeling like, you know, when your parents or your grandparents are like, oh, let's celebrate our bloody 40th freaking anniversary or whatever, wedding anniversary. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up on, right? And then it's like actually going to that event or traveling to that event. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. Also, this talks about wedding. Okay, so this actually talks about wedding, and traveling to a wedding or being a part of a wedding a while away at a fair distance, I feel as well. So I'm unsure why this energy's come up. Yeah, see, the moon here is also a romantic aspect as well. So whatever this is actually quite a pleasant, loving energy. It's very, very nice. So, you know, if you do take part in this, I feel like it's really going to, you know, maybe hit you on an emotional level. Masculine energy is involved here. And this could possibly be taking place at somebody's home. All right. So this could be a house wedding. This could be a the celebrations taking place at the parents' or grandparents' home. I'm also picking up on a separate message with this masculine energy in the house here. I'm just going to get some more information. Okay, so there seems to be a choice here, and it's involving communication coming in, and it might be somewhat predicted, okay, that this information was actually going to come in. This could help you with a choice, or it's actually going to be like, now that this information has come in and I knew it was going to come in, I'm going to have to make a decision, okay? So I'm going to get some guidance if this actually resonates with you. We'll get some guidance. Yeah, okay. So beware of self-sabotage. I feel like if you're a type of person just to jump in and make a snap decision there, but it is like basically worked against you in the past, I highly suggest that you take a step back and take your time, okay, as much as possible to weigh it up. I'm seeing all these little pieces come together, all right? It's really important there. And also too, if this is a choice regarding a house and a masculine energy and you knew it was coming, the advice in this situation is to let go. Okay, so you need to let go of, I'm getting beliefs like, no, it has to be like that, it has to be like that type thing. You're going to have to let go of this situation, okay, and you're going to have to become a bit more flexible, all right? I feel that being so stern and stubborn has actually been a sabotage for you in the past, okay? So you're really going to have to sit within yourself about this, with that Serenity card too, okay? You might have to go within with this situation, okay? And figure out what it is and what it is that's holding you back, but also to even just to come to a comprehension to let go of this situation, okay? And to come to some sort of understanding might be, you know, quite important. All right, I'm just going to quickly, just look at the time there, just going to quickly grab a card for just like the whole week. Okay, so this is a reminder that you are not alone, okay, within your situation. I'm actually picking up here that you won't be alone. It's going to be a very busy social time, okay? Actually, no, that's both messages. It's both messages. So for some of you, you may feel a little bit isolated, okay? So get on out there, you know, go do something social, go catch up with friends, get on out there. There's no reason to feel alone. You do have friends, you do have people that want to see you, okay? And then for the rest of you, I'm really picking up a social vibe here, like you won't have time to feel alone. I feel like people are going to be around you, you're going to be around people, like that, you know, that party or whatever that we picked up on, the celebrations and that. Yeah, I'm really feeling that. I'm going to get one more, something to, you know, focus on maybe for the week. It could be a focus. Okay, I'm unsure why this is, okay, but it's definitely not coming up as a general focus, okay. This is coming up as a personal message. So this is talking about a mother's love, okay, and hope connected to that, okay. So this is talking about a mother or a mother energy. So a mother could be involved here, and hope is also involved here, okay. And I feel that it's directly to do with a child, okay, and having hope within a situation or for a child, okay. So I am going to do one more card because I need some guidance for this person, okay. I feel like you have been concerned and drained and worried and possibly even frustrated, not knowing, I feel like not knowing the future regarding a situation or with this child, okay. That's really upsetting. Like that, it makes me kind of panic. I'm almost getting panicky, okay. So you might be feeling panicky in this situation. You might be the child as well, panicking about a mother, okay. So we've got the listen card here, okay. So everybody needs to listen to each other. If you're the mother, you may need to listen to your child. If you're the child, you may need to listen to the mother. You may need to listen to yourself in regarding this situation. So the general advice is to listen, okay. That's the energy that we're talking about here, okay, which could be very beneficial. So you're going to have to take it, like take what applies to your situation, and hopefully that will give you some guidance, okay, make you feel a bit better. Yeah. So it's about listening to everything and everyone, basically, the information that's coming through, okay. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you'd like to come back next week, that would be freaking awesome. I am so grateful that you guys have checked this out. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. It's going to help boost the channel, get more people interested in this sort of stuff. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great week. Okay, you take it easy. See ya.